Gonna stop till I got jewels like Santana. Rain down like the hurricanes gonna slam Tampa. I'm so hot, let me give you a taste. I'm like Roberto Alomar, the way I spit in your face.
What's up, guys? We're back again.
Welcome back.
It's been a long time since we've recorded and uploaded anything. I had some internet issues, but we're back now. Everything's fixed, good to go, so we're good to go.
Yes, excited to be back.
Yeah, so thank you again, guys, for all the feedback that you've been giving us, hitting us up with all those comments, engaging, got all these new subscribers.
Yeah.
It's so cool to be able to react to this stuff, and you guys enjoy it as much as we do, so we appreciate the love. Keep it coming, and if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe if you enjoy, and always engage, like I said, because we love to see those comments and everything too.
Yeah, sure.
So today we're doing something a little bit different.
Yep.
We haven't done a video before.
Official music video.
Yeah, and actually I didn't even know that there was a video to this track, so it's cool. We'll get to see. A lot of times we've done lyric videos before with the lyrics, right? But this song is actually Royce the 5'9" Tabernacle, so I didn't know there was a video for this.
So, pleasant surprise.
Yeah, and so I've heard this song. It's been a long time since I heard it, but it was something that I really appreciated when I did hear it. Definitely a storytelling kind of aspect.
So the video should be good.
Yeah, and so that's why I think maybe it'll be a little bit different than what we're accustomed to. Have you heard this song before?
I think like when you've played it a long time ago, maybe in the background, but I've never gone out of my way to listen to it.
Okay, so this is going to be your first deep dive.
It is.
All right. Yeah, it's me. I love this song. One of my favorite Royce the 5'9" songs, and I think it's actually one of the most underrated songs out there.
It's a big claim.
We'll see if you approve.
Well, hopefully I can catch everything, because, I don't have a lyric video here to support me, but...
Yeah, it's not... I don't think this is... I mean, I actually could be wrong. It could be a little more bar heavy than I recall, but it's more painting a picture,
Okay,
I think.
I like those ones.
And that'll be cool, because I've never actually seen the picture
Yeah,
with the video, so we
video.
get it painted.
Super
So,
cool, I'm excited.
anyways, let's get into it. It's been a long time since we reacted, so we might as well get to a freaking reaction, right? All right, let's get.
Yeah.
I like these outfits.
I want to share some shit with y'all. All truth, all truth. Like I'm standing inside a tabernacle. I promise not to lie in not one of these verses. I started out as a battle rapper, all I knew was max sales, ADAT, stats, and gats. My name is Ryan Daniel Montgomery, recovering alcoholic. I grew up on 9 Mile. I'm not a gangster, drug dealer, a thug nigga, just an MC who made a name with his rhyme style. Now, sometime around 95, I found my calling, and that all coincides with the time that I found my darling. Now later on in the story, I'll tell you her significance, but now let's talk about me specifically. 3 brothers and 1 sister. See, my daddy taught me consistency with his fucking patterns. Hallelujah, I'm the son of an addict. My addiction was music. All I would do was go to the studio in the shelter and listen to Redman and Helter Skelter. Hey, y'all remember that one joint from the Helter Skelter album called Sean Price? Be like, I'm not sure any. Yeah, that was my shit. I used to bump that shit all day. By this time, I knew I wanted to be an artist. I didn't want to be anything else. But my mom had plans for me. She wanted me to go to school. So, to make moms happy, I took some general courses in college. Took the bus until I got hella bored with that, because the bus stop I had to walk to was right across from the first studio I ever recorded at. Now I would have to assume that it was either meant for me to be rapping or meant for me to be laughing at God's geographical humor. As soon as I stepped foot in the open mic, it was like a reunion. I was a shoo-in. I met Kino there too, and he asked me to manage me, and that was back in like, let me see, 9-7, my girl was pregnant, hurdles was prevalent, and it was therapeutic just for me to breathe into my mic. Started learning why the Lord put certain people in my life, and the way he started blessing me. I guess before my inner demons got the best of me, like sneezing was my vice. Needless to say that December 29th was the day I became a believer in fate. Okay, now it's December 28th. My day is going great. Kino booked me a show under contract to do that night. I got a call from my girl's people saying she in labor in the hospital right now. 9th floor. I get on the elevator. Elevator stops on the 5th floor. Elevator opens up. My uncle's standing there crying. Now I'm caught off guard. I'm like, what the fuck? My uncle standing there like, Ryan, ain't that way. I walk out, I see my mama and that entire side of my family looking like it's some kind of drama happening. I said, what happened? They like, Granny's been in a bad accident and it ain't looking good. I'm like, man, what? I'm having a baby before it flows up, before it froze up. I'm trying to figure out why the Lord chose us. Or maybe chose me to ride in this emotional roller coaster. My mama said, the baby here yet? I said, maybe. She said, maybe, baby, go see. I walk away feeling like a good father, the same time as a terrible son. Get to my girl, she 5 centimeters dilated, so I waited. She gotta get to about 9 till it's that time. And meanwhile, I'm more popular in this hospital than a doctor. Nurses watching, whispering like, that's the one right there who got the lady in labor on 9 and the other lady dying on 5. By this time, I don't...
Jeez, so much going on.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
I like the visuals. The visuals are pretty cool. It's like got a throwback feel to it, like
Yeah, for sure.
you know, a classic vibe with even like the furniture and stuff is
Yeah.
and obviously the song is more directed towards God, and I don't know if you noticed in the beginning when it said Tabernacle. I can't remember what letter it was, but one of them had like a little cross on the top of it. It might have been the L, I'm not sure. But so, you know, obviously he's in the church doing all that kind of stuff. So I think we're trending towards it being, you know, his religious experience.
Yeah.
And where he kind of started maybe that from.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's talking a little bit, you know, just from the song side of it, about how he almost feels like he's being tested in certain situations, right? Like, tested by God.
Yeah,
so.
and I think, I'm not sure, because I haven't really looked into this too much, but I think this might be where the 5-9 comes into, because the 5th floor and the 9th floor.
Oh, okay.
So Royce to 5-9.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure, because also it looks like 5 foot 9 inch, right? So,
yeah.
But I mean, it could have just been coincidental.
Yeah.
But that's when I heard this song, I was like wondering if that played a role, because it's at the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
This is happening, right?
True, yeah.
So, I'm not sure if I would be. It'd be interesting to go back and kind of look and see if like he changed his name around that time or anything.
Yeah.
But if not, it is definitely coincidental that it happened on the 5th floor and the 9th floor, and his name is Royce to 5-9.
Yeah, seriously.
So like I said, up to this point, it's really cool. Kind of, you know, he's painting the picture.
Yeah.
His rhyme scheme is crazy as
to
well.
I mean, it's also easy to follow because of the video, but I mean, like, you can really like listen and follow along, like you said, like as if you're watching a movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
I also liked in more of the beginning when he was talking about like going to the shelter and like listening to all them, because you know that kind of brings in his ties of like with Eminem and stuff like that.
Yeah, he I think he elaborates a little bit more on it, and I think, you know, what can be easily overlooked is his ability to just put all this together.
Oh,
like
sure.
you're not even like, you're so immersed in the song and in the story that you're not even realizing that he's just rhyming everything so smooth, and his like
the flow is
the way he's
amazing.
rapping is still like, you know, it's poetry in motion basically, but it's still really tight. There's compound rhymes in there, and you know, he's still, you know, hitting, you know, back to back with a couple of bars, you know, making sure everything fits together and lining up everything with the punching, punch in, punch out with the words really nicely in terms of his cadence and everything. So I really like this song, obviously, but we'll get the rest of it.
Remember that I got a show. Somebody had to remind me. The doors is
Forgot
already
about a
open.
show.
I don't even fucking remember that I got a show. Somebody had to remind me. The doors is already open at the venue. I got emotions running every which way. All the nurses and stuff is like, we'll keep you posted about the baby. We'll keep you posted about your granny. I didn't like seeing my mama like that, so I had to get out of there.
So I don't know, me personally, I would really struggle to like leave that situation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, it would probably be beneficial. I mean, there's not really much you can do in that situation in the hospital, right? Like, you're just waiting around doing nothing anyways.
Yeah.
But it would be really hard to leave your grandmother and your child, soon to be child,
Yeah.
and the person that you have that child with, you know, all at the same time. It'd be hard to kind of just be like, all right, I'm going to do my show and do it well.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe that
To
played
not have
in,
your mind like be somewhere else.
yeah, but maybe that would have played into him doing a superb show as well. So
Hit the stage at 11:50, killed it.
About the baby, we'll keep you posted about your granny. I didn't like seeing my mama like that, so I had to get out of there.
He's like,
Yeah, I hit the stage at 11:50, killed it. I got off at about midnight with about 6 types of different emotions floating around inside me, hopeless, trying to find me, hoping in time God will guide me in the future. Just as I was about to leave out, I saw Keno talking to Marshall, and then he introduced us. We talked about collaborating and how chasing this rap thing is aggravating. But I'll get back, I got the family waiting. I get to skating. As soon as I get to the hospital, they tell me that my granny didn't make it. She just died. I'm feeling helpless, it hurt me. On the flip side, my little boy is healthy in the nursery. I picked him up, looked in his eyes for the first time and just cried. Ain't no denying this is the power of God. I said I love you, granny, and looked to the sky like even though he just got here, goodbye. This is how the story goes.
Powerful day. Powerful day. Most significant day of my life. I mean, aside from meeting my man Marshall, my son being born, and my granny dying on the same day, my grandma didn't live anywhere near that hospital. I learned a lot this day. I learned that the universe has this way of balancing itself out. For me to lose such a beautiful soul in my granny, and gain such a beautiful soul with my firstborn son, little Royce, it showed me that God is real. God is real. And you know what they say, God giveth, God taketh away. God taketh away. God taketh away.
nice car.
God taketh away. God taketh away.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like that.
yes, and like he said at the end of the song, like, what are the chances that those two things happen in the same hospital? Then also,
Oh, yeah.
a huge aspect is running into Eminem,
Oh yeah, meeting him for the first time.
right? Like he's been like linked to his hip ever since.
Yeah, crazy.
Right,
And like
so
that night, the biggest night for him, all of a sudden that happens to get thrown in the mix as well.
And like I'm a probabilities guy, as we know.
So small.
So the chances, like I said, are literally 1 in like a billion.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
crazy.
that's what also I think makes this song very cool, is that he's putting it together in a way that's rapping about like his experience and the spiritual connection that he had in this enlightenment or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you also say, like, what is the probability that that was to happen?
Yeah.
Like, not only was it as he alluded to, you lose a soul in his grandmother and then gain one in his son, but also to, like I said, all of those things and the probabilities of that happening,
yeah.
it adds that aspect to the song of being like, like you said, God giveth, God taketh away. So
Yeah.
like that God aspect. So
Well, it brings like that outlook of like it was meant to be, right? Because like you said, like what are the chances? Like the chances are so slim that it almost makes you, like you said, the spiritual side of it, of that like there was somebody there leading that experience,
Yeah.
right? And I think that we commonly say like when somebody dies, it's usually there's a life born like the next minute, and it's kind of like you said, a balance, right? But for it to be somebody in both of those situations,
Yeah.
I think is not very common. So.
and then, like I said, at the same hospital, it's
Yeah.
just wild. Like I
Crazy.
can't even imagine that experience. But I love the song in general. Like I said, I think he put it together great. I
Yeah.
think it's not something you're gonna listen to as like a banger, obviously, but
No.
it's
Very creative though.
yeah, it's very creative, and
lot.
I think like you could even play this in the background, like just in your car. You could play. You
Yeah.
could play it
In the house when
in the
you're hanging
house when
out,
you're
or-
when you're chilling and like doing stuff or whatever. I don't think I'd listen to it in the gym, but
No, probably not.
but it's still got a like really nice beat. The production on
Yeah,
it is good.
it's still like a picked up enough beat that you could like, even if you're like walking outside or something, you can listen
Yeah.
to it, right? Like you're not gonna listen to it like like you said, like to work out and go hard, but like cleaning, doing your laundry, just hanging out with
Yeah.
friends, like
And the last thing I'll add is that I do really like the fact that it's a different message than a lot of songs. So
Oh, for sure,
it
yeah.
takes completely different vantage point in terms of the message that it's delivering, but in a way that's still like powerful enough, like that he wants to convey it, but in a way that is still, like I said, very smooth. Like the delivery
yeah.
was smooth, and the song and all that stuff. So
I think the video was really well done too. Like,
yeah,
really
it was very
done.
clean. It was put together, not too over the top. It
No,
was
and
just,
like easy to follow.
Yeah,
It wasn't. I find music videos like I have a hard time following them all the time because it'll be like this
Yeah.
clip, that clip, here and there. Like this was like it was almost like a story. Like you were watching a
yeah,
mini movie.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't too in depth. Like it was a lot of him just on the FaceTime on the screen type thing, but. It was simple. I think you don't want it too powerful and take away from the song at the same time,
for sure.
right? You want to
Yeah.
listen to lyrics. So yeah, like I said, I love the song. Hope you guys love the song and the reaction as well. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We like to switch it up. Like I said, have a little bit of Royce in there, so maybe we'll do some more Royce going forward. But like I said, if you guys liked it or like any other Royce tracks, let us know in the comments.
Suggestions.
And we'll hit you up soon.
Thanks
with a
for
new
watching.
one. All right, guys. Take care.